Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Talia here with Vampyr or Pyre or whatever the frick I decided to call it. Did I eat this guy still? Is he still dead? Remember that. Well, I hope he is, because he's not here no more. There's somebody else I can eat. I've been working the last couple days per usual. So of course I haven't been on, but I'm gonna try to crank up like 5 videos today just to make up for it. Where am I going?
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time
Nowhere.
to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter
Well,
how
obviously,
illustrious
because
they
you
may
haven't
be.
washed your hands.
I apologize, nurse.
Like she can't
I
even
needed
put her
some
hands in
time
the
to
puddle
myself.
right now or rinse them off. She's just
This has been
content
the
I having
longest
bloody
and
hands.
strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr.
Bitch.
Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
That's why you had to get so
Thank
bitchy
you.
with me to tell me I have an
Nurse
office
Crane,
with my name
isn't
on
it?
it.
Yes,
Ooh.
Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to
sure.
ask a few questions first.
I'm terribly busy.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Nope. Don't.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Good to know.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again.
Gotta ask all the questions.
Second
Give you all
floor
the
of the
dialogue.
hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
She have a bloody handprint on her. You look like a damn butcher, not no nurse.
Battalion of Pembroke.
Whoa.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm
Deal.
not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot
My eyes
during
are
the
all
war.
bloodshot. How do you
I've
not
carried
see
one
that?
ever since.
Look
Old
at,
habits die
look at
hard.
that eyeball.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
You don't. Nobody thinks that's weird. I literally look like I want your soul.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
I can kill my quest givers.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way
Yep.
to protect their health.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything.
I like this man. I
and it's
think I'll
getting
let him
worse
live.
every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from
ambulance
smuggling
driver.
guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I
Why
guess.
would they have me ask that again?
I bring sick people here
They already
night and
told me
day.
what he was doing.
It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Ooh.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's
So you
even
need
getting
clean some
dangerous to
toilets.
enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I
Ungrateful.
lost my wallet when I
All
was
of them.
running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly
Here
dangerous.
you go, you
Go
plague
there
infested
yourself if you want,
motherfucker. You just
but be
sit here
careful,
on the
Doctor.
curb.
I'd
Just
rather
don't
not
cop on
bring your
anybody.
dead
You'll be
body
aight.
back.
Whoa. You citizen. I have this horrible glare on my TV right now. Okay. Sorry, that was probably really loud in your fucking ears. For some reason, I blow raspberries when I'm reading. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll do a side quest. Cool. Is this the one we just did? Yeah. What would
I'd
we
like
be
to see
trading?
your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun
Oh,
is
duh.
what everybody needs these days.
I could probably find all that stuff. I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
And I thought last time this epidemic was difficult.
So. Oh, okay. Well, whoop. I forgot how to choose controller. Who are you? I'm gonna steal your stuff, Kay.
If only I were young again. Just a dozen years or so.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us.
Yes,
I can't
yes,
think of
I
any
have.
better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
Hey,
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent
bloodthirsty
surgeon,
vampire.
blood transfusion specialist.
I'm gonna eat that one.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
I can't say I'm thrilled to be working here, but to be honest, I didn't have much of a choice.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good.
That's like
During
every
this
workplace
troubled
ever.
period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
Was that the
You
bloody
really
one?
seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
What? Oh yeah, I forget. This is back
Any
then. I was
opinion
like,
about
what do you
the
mean if
management?
she was a man?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command.
Look, even to this day, the nurses do all
I
the
was
work.
fed
Don't
up
be
with this
fooled.
concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
So I unlocked. I thought it just said I unlocked something.
What is the Pembroke Hospital
No.
situation?
This hospital.
I can't say I'm...
But-
Don't
bleh.
be misled.
Good talk. Whatever.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Ooh, do I have another? I like how I like dashed off before my camera was ready to follow me. Gotta go rummaging through some things here. Just to make sure we're not missing any crafting pieces or whatnot. I don't know. Ooh, what's that? What this do? City, life saved by efficient medical aid is a blown struck at the of the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference. Blah. It's a very well-informed flyer there. Small bottles. Small bottles everywhere.
It is the last thing our patients need.
I can do whatever I want. Okay. I'm not talking to anybody else right now. I'm sure I'll get roped in.
Remember? I, for one, am still waiting to see it.
Well, that's reassuring. Believe me.
Okay, maybe I'm talking.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Get a grip, woman.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry.
Damn
I'm
it, nurse.
exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you.
Killed a lot of people, though.
But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
I think we'll survive the flu. That plague. If the plague didn't knock everybody out, then.
How is the
Okay.
Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Ugh. Bastard doctor.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Ooh.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Duly noted.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning.
Ugh.
And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised.
What dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
It's like me on a daily basis.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
So yeah, we do have to talk to everybody, unfortunately, so that we can unlock chat stuff. I don't know what to call it. So we can get our victims all happy and trustworthy, only to rip their throat out in the end. At least that's my main goal.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Then I would have another victim to take care of. Or eat. Preferably eat. Because eating and killing stuff in this game is more fun than saving. Is this it? Where is the fucking garden? Oh! How about you? Face out. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, you want some too? Get ya. Woo. Yeah, what? I just ran into his arm. Who does that? Well, that was dumb. That was ridiculous, if you ask me. I also forgot how to play this game. If you are not strong enough, remember that blood of the citizens is the fastest way to evolve. Well, of course, naturally. Trust me, I want to rip out the throats of these guys as much as the next person, alright? Longest loading screen ever. I don't appreciate it one bit. That was my song for this video. Hope you liked it. Okay, can I eat blood? Is there bloody things around here first? Where's the rats? Whatever, okay. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, I staked you. Oh, get him. Rip your fucking throat out, motherfucker. Ah! Ooh, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There's 2 more over there. What? Okay. Be sneaky. Gotta be sneaky snakes. Yeah, get him. Rip his face off. Get him too. Rip him out too. Get him. How about you? Where'd you go? Whoop. Watch out for the combo moves. Shit! Gotta learn their attack patterns. What? What? Get the fuck out of here. I also gotta learn to target these guys. It'd be 1,000 times easier if I would just target them. We all know how I play games. I just do what I want. And I have at it. Something popped up. There it is. Photograph in a wallet. Photograph of a smiling, loving couple in a few roots in that bag. Milton and Pippa forever. Oh.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Ooh. So, okay, did we win? Did I win it? Or is there more in the garden? Ooh. Whoop. Holy shotgun shells.
It's locked.
It's locked. I'm going away from that now. I had to go the other way. Can I run? Probably, but I forgot how to. Quarantine. Influenza. Quarantine. One shall enter or leave quarantine area without written blank of local health authority. An authorized employee of the blank shall alter, destroy, or remove this card. Violating will be fine. It's not the flu, darling. It's vampirism. I didn't have to have a degree to figure that out. Okay. Oh, bring back the wallet to its owner. I'm an idiot. Just one big fat dodo brain today. Ooh. Ooh. What's this do? What's in here? Hello? Oh. Oh, I just came in through the front desk. Can I eat you?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Well, how you doing?
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
We'll take
The
care of you,
staff
crazy
here
lady.
are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank
Very
you,
crazy
mortal.
lady.
But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Okay.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this
Oh my god.
hollow shell of flesh.
Sweet Jesus.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Yes.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of pustulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Okay. Well,
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's mind, you see?
right. Well, I'm
I'll
just gonna
leave
go
you,
ahead and go.
Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Time has lost its
Bye,
effect on
crazy
me,
lady.
but the suffering continues.
Disgust on every
About
street.
garlic and wooden stakes. Dear brothers, I must now draw your attention to a very important point, the use of garlic as protection against vampires. Let's be crystal clear on the subject. Garlic will never protect you against those creatures, no matter how fresh, how strong, and how smelly. Garlic is totally useless as a defense. I can never say enough how damaging that novel of Bram Stoker has been. Yes, of course, population of Slovak countries? Sorry. Place garlic cloves in coffins. And yes, of course, inhabitants of whatever island hang garlic on their windows. There would be so much to write about this place, and someday soon, I hope to go back from the devil, go back to this island and further explore its occult tradition. But that is not to protect the living from the devil. It is to tell the dead that they are aware of their malevolence. It is a symbol, nothing more, nothing less. So please, by all means, yes, wear garlic, show garlic, hang garlic, and tell the shadows that you are not afraid. But if you're looking for supernatural protection, you have to search much deeper into the forgotten secrets of the occult tradition. For here is the truth, my fellow brothers. Garlic does not repel vampires, but all the flesh plants will hurt them. Fresh plants will hurt them? What? It is as if their body cannot stand the presence of botanical elements. I have seen an enraged Vulp flee when whacked with a rose. Yes, simply a rose. I witnessed a violent Ekon fall down and beg for mercy when struck by a wooden stake, and I don't know why it is so effective, and I would give my left arm to find the answer to that mystery, but the truth remains. Nevertheless, vampires are sensitive to the fresh herbs, plants, and woods. Huh. Alrighty.
The daily routine.
Holy crap, there's a lot of you to talk to.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No,
What's wrong with your face?
I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the
You
position
look like
of
you
head
got a little
surgeon.
rash. It's okay.
War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars. If you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
It's not fun.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak,
That's so sad.
but be assured I'm smiling inside.
Okay, well, I can't talk to him no more. Ooh.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty.
Oh.
A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all.
Ugh.
While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Ugh.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me
There's
to
a glitch
stay
in your
here,
gown.
Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
That's why I play video games.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense.
Hey, I don't want to have to
I
listen
was
to it,
pushing
but it's
too
part of the
much.
game. So it
I
makes two
served
of
in
us.
France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to
He
you.
just
You
said he
were
got
an
his face
officer,
blasted
weren't
out
you?
by a German.
Then I doubt we
fucking
fought the
missile.
same war, sir. No offense.
Touche. Touche. Give me that.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain.
Can I eat
There
you?
again.
I'm not gonna eat you yet. Who are you? Oh, I know who you are. I'm not ready to do that yet. Let's go give this wallet back to this dude.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
No, I'm trying to eat live.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The
All
epidemic's
lives
over?
are
I
edible.
retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers
Nope.
you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Damn
Goodbye,
shame.
Milton.
I promise you, interracial couples make like some of the prettiest damn babies, I swear. Is this Peppa?
Good evening, nurse.
Oh,
I'm
who's
Dr.
this?
Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already
what
told
are
us
you
about
talking
you,
about?
sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan.
She's like, I'm not gonna
Welcome
face
to the
you,
Pembroke Hospital.
but I'll
Did he
stare at
really?
you out of the corner of my eyes.
It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I
Oh,
see.
now she doesn't even want to look at me.
Well, I'm a little surprised, but I
This
suppose I'll
game
just
needs
have
to
to
be a
deal with
little
this
bit reworked.
unexpected
Just
notoriety.
saying.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
This whole episode
How
is
are
gonna be me
things?
talking to
Not
people.
good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
That's what she said.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
You and this invisible killer.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a
On
problem
vampires.
I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Speak up, woman.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct,
She could. No.
but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Is there anyone that stands out?
I don't like this. Oh, she's
I
standing
have
here.
never met someone as dedicated as Dr.
It's like
Tibbets.
ridiculous.
He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Oh, this is the one he has a crush on.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, I'm gonna eat you. Don't worry, babe. Sorry.
Good
We
evening,
got more
Doctor.
talking to him.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Well, people are still dying. I don't know.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Aw. Okay, well, I guess we'll go upstairs
Perhaps
now.
I should have considered the offer from that character.
Something glistening up here, or is it just that one? Just goes in the back. Our office on the second floor. Let me do part of this, and I'll go back and talk to everybody, because I don't want to take up a whole freaking video of me talking to people. It's just obnoxious. Get the fuck out of my way.
A giant morgue disguised as a hospital. That's Pembroke nowadays.
Oh, that's depressing. Hi, I do need to talk.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Like I got attacked by a fucking vampire. How the fuck do you think I feel?
apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
All
really.
of them.
Most men and women are just doing their best.
I
And
will
it's not
eat
my
them
habit to
all.
speak ill of people I
What do
know,
you mean avoid? You're a fucking vampire. You don't avoid
People
nobody.
are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his
Bought
recent
me a
behavior.
drink.
I went to
Ayy.
his place and he refused to let me go.
Happens to the best of us. You are a
You
hero or a
dared to
fool.
enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to
You're
help
a
his
damn
friends.
fool, I tell you. Damn
William
fool.
Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Nope. Thought I could do that.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Well, we already figured out that she's just a crazy person.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
What?
Has the gang been
These are
threatening you?
amazing names.
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
So are you sad, or did you just make that all up? Oh my god. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr.
I have to
Hampton.
carry on for now.
We'll
Like I
talk
said,
again
I'll go
later.
around and talk to everybody when I'm done, but I want to go to my office. Oh, hey, vampire chick. These nurses bred with no respect. Damn. So it was on the second floor. Is this mine? No, but I could go in there. It's gotta be at the end of this hallway. How did they already get my name tag?
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
Oh, cool. Now I can upgrade
Relegated
all
to
my
the
crap.
shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Hey, some of those coffins are real nice. Okay, do I have like... You need to analyze the components you found. Okay. I need whatever that is.
William
All
Bishop's
right.
blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
The sun
It's
is
the
about
shrubbery.
to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Oh. It's very true. You have all the time in the world. I am not reading this whole thing. Let me see. So vampires prefer to be called icons or econs or cons. They're super fast. Can act like a mortal. We can hypnotize people. We knew all that. I'm not gonna rest in bed yet. You can't tell me what to do. Alright, fine, I'll rest in bed. Ooh, see, look at my eye. You telling me nobody notices this? You really gonna tell me that? I want a blood spear. Yeah. Blood spear. Total waste of all my points, but you know what? I do what I want to. I gotta start eating people. So this shit has. Yeah, sure, why not? Now we can be sneaky. Ultimates? What? Oh, what? I can't wait. I gotta start eating people. Oops. I gotta start eating more people. The following night. 2.5 hours later. What happened? Okay, that was weird. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below critical, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide their fate. What? It's fine. It's healthy. I'm gonna make sure I get. Ooh, I got two real healthy, boo boo. Oh, and you two are a couple. I'm gonna eat you. Gonna eat him. Okay. I'm gonna do all the quests.
If I'm
right?
to stay here
I'm
until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
You going to eat him. There's no other choices you got. Okay.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Okay. I can get you water. I can get you water. Right here. Oh, maybe it won't let me get you water. Sorry. What do you want, woman?
I'm not one to make wait, Doctor. I've patients to attend.
You still haven't cleaned the blood off.
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you,
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
It had better been a crisis, woman.
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
There's nothing
Sorry.
here.
There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a
They're gonna
solution.
die. What do you
In
want me to
France,
do?
during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to
I
overcome
know
the
we
shortages.
need a story every time you want to say
However
go
do
get
you
this
mean?
drug, okay?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the
Bleach.
hospital storeroom?
I'm
The
sure that's not
storeroom.
poisonous.
Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
Oh, I'm sorry. We
It's
don't
the
have a
large building
storage
behind the
closet, but we have a
hospital.
fucking
You'll need
morgue
to
that
go in
we've
the back
turned
door
into a
because it's
storage
been sealed off for
closet.
sanitary
Okay,
reasons.
Miss
Take this
fucking
key. It
technicality,
opens a small back
literally,
entrance at the end
whatever,
of a narrow
nurse.
street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow
morgue
street.
behind the
On my way
hospital.
then. Thank you, nurse.
Cheerio. Ooh, what this do? Ooh, I want that. I want that. You can upgrade your weapon to a new level with the required ingredients. It will inflict more damage. Yeah, I want this. Give it. Hold on, let me go back to my hideout. Hold on, nurse. Oh, she's already gone. She didn't even care. What? Oh, yeah. This thing. That's what I was doing. I want to use... Ooh, that's 72. Well, no wonder it takes me so long. I want this. This. Put it here. Ooh, I can upgrade it too. Awesome. Sure, we'll blow their faces off with it. I equipping it though? That's my question. Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Now I got a hacksaw. I'm gonna cut people up with a saw. It's gonna be so much fun. Just behind it, right? So I'll probably just cut through here. What's this do? Give me.
It's locked, all right.
That looks like a morgue to me. Oh my goodness. This is like way behind the hospital. What was this nurse even talking about? It's right there. Somebody was just gonna drag bodies back and forth like that? Excuse me? What did that mean? I can't wait to eat all these people. If I eat them all now, though, I'll never get anywhere in my investigation. So I gotta leave them alive for just a little bit. Oh, this old morgue ain't about to be healthy. I'm about to eat everybody. Oh, you gotta add the creepy music, do we? Because it's a morgue. A building full of dead people isn't creepy unless you add sound effects. It's okay, I'm ready for you. Maybe. Was somebody in the fucking vents? My lord. Honey, I'm home. I know somebody's gonna end up jumping, scaring me. Oh, wait, I didn't want to leave. Ah, well, I gotta end this episode here anyway, so I'll just start the morgue up in a new one that I'll be posting right after this. So if you guys liked the video, hit the like button as well as the subscribe. It helps my channel grow and actually encourages me to make videos instead of abandoning my channel, you know. Also, hit that bell icon to be notified every time I post a new video, and I will see you guys next time.